Okay, so I'm going to try this again because I got a call right in the middle of that. So today I was preaching at a local church, and I'm doing some interim work with them, and I didn't know exactly what framework I was going to use to speak. I knew I wanted to talk about becoming content. I was talking out of Philippians chapter 4 and then the story of Paul in Acts chapter 16. But I like to try real hard to give people a framework that they can remember to come back to. And so I'm looking at frameworks, and this morning God gave me this framework of sing. So serve, intercede, say no to trying to be to some things. You got to say no to some things if you want to be content. You can't be everything for everybody all the time. And so you got to say no to some things. And then finally, you got to give gratitude and generosity. So to become content, you want to serve, you want to intercede, you want to say no, and you got to give gratitude and generosity. So I'm working through that. I'm going to teach them today to sing. And I show up, and on their sign out front, it says, "Come and sing." And I found out after church, first of all, I didn't see it. Someone had to point it out to me that that's what their sign said. And I found out after church that they didn't know exactly what that meant. They didn't know what God was saying. That this week when they put that sign up, they just felt the call to tell people to come and sing. But I hadn't come up with the acronym yet. I didn't come up with it till this morning. That's what God does. That's how God moves. Listen, if you're a preacher or if you're teaching people and you're concerned about God using you, I want to encourage you. God is always ready to use your willingness to serve. He's already moving ahead of you to do things and to prepare things for you that you can't even imagine. This time, the church where I was speaking had put up the sign, "Come and sing," not knowing what that meant. I come to them this morning and I say, becoming content is about learning to sing, serve, intercede, say no, and give generosity and gratitude. And so God had prepared that in advance. Listen, if you're teaching the gospel, I want to encourage you. God is going ahead of you. Wow, God.